Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another Raid Chat Legends video with numbers. Um, yeah, today we are doing some shard opening. Let's see. Come on, give us some good shards, man. Okay, ancient, we'll take that. Come on. Nothing. All right. Come on, transcendent chest. Ooh, avoid. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Just quick rattle this. Broom, 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 broom. 70, 60, 64. All right, that's fine. All right. Okay, we picked up the weekly, and we're still far from that. Cool. So, without further ado, guys, it is okay. First of all, it's the summon rush. Um, yeah. So we have enough sacreds to clear the first 3,000 points. To get the next 2,500 points, we can throw primals, voids, ancients. We're actually just gonna throw everything at this event. Get both 25 fragments, well, 50 fragments in total. And yeah, I think I'll be pretty happy with that. Um, yeah, let's look at what champs are available today. All right. Yes, I've already keyed in my potential suitors. So if we look over here, we have Snick Track Aruz, who's pretty decent. Brings an A1 decrease attack. Can be a guaranteed placement. It's 100%, not guaranteed, but 100% chance of placing if you put a leech on the target, which his passive does do. He has a decreased speed and shield on his A2. It can be a protected shield buff if the target's under leech, which is great. A3 is ally protection and reflect damage, can also be really good. Um, all in all, he's a pretty good champ, can be used in a lot of places. Chimera, clan boss, maybe a little bit of Hydra, but yeah, nothing absolutely insane, but really good champ. Kyoku, all right, so she brings an A1, which is a conditional triple hit if the enemy is under 3 or more debuffs, and places weaken. Not a crazy skill, but pretty useful. A2 is where she really shines, so she has an AoE, so this is bookable up to 100% chance of placing decreased attack. Um, After attacking, if there was no decreased attack placed on anyone, or if the target, okay, let me just read out, right? If the skill did not place decreased attack, has a 100% chance of placing HP burn. Usable in Spider, usable in Clan Bosses, usable in Hydra, Waves. Yeah, pretty useful skill for either HP burn or decreased attack, whichever one you really need. A3 places ally protection on all allies except the self for 2 turns, and then a 3-turn block damage and an extra turn. So it's actually a 2-turn block damage. This is bookable down to 4 turns and then 3 turns with the extra turn. So essentially, you have a 2-turn ally protection that resets every 3 turns and a 3-turn block damage that resets every 3 turns. Yeah, pretty much. Um, and then she has a passive, which is on a 6-turn cooldown, bookable down to a 4-turn. Every time she is hit with a crit, heals all allies by 15% of their max HP, and then places increased defense for 2 turns. Not bad. With her, you really want her to be fast, reflex to just cycle through her passive as well as this A3. That's pretty much what you want to just cycle those, and then this is going to help keep you alive with either decrease attack or deal damage with HP burn, depending on which one you need. All right, Strategos Islin. Not bad. He was a fusion in the past. I've been told. Oh, let's actually just go back to Snake Track. He's pretty quick. 19. No, he's not quick. 99 base speed. Not great. Kyoku, 95. Also not great. Islin is pretty good. 102. High elves. But he has an A1, 35% bookable up to a 50% chance of provoke. When counterattacking, the chance increases to 50. So it goes up to 65% when counter-attacking. A2 is an AoE, bookable up to 100%, has a chance of decreasing duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Pretty good. And 100% chance of placing decreased speed for 2 turns. Pretty good. A3, ally protection on all allies. Great. Increased defense on all allies. Great. Counter attack on himself. Okay. Shield on himself. Okay. So, yeah, pretty much keeping everyone and himself alive. And then his passive, whenever he is attacked, heals himself by 1% for every 500 defense he has. I mean, build him with 5k defense, you get 10% heal. And if your allies are under ally protection, they get 30% of that heal. So if you're healing 10k, they get a 3k heal. Not bad. Not bad at all. It really means that this has to be booked down and he has to be built fast enough to keep having this ally protection up. Or bring a champ that increases buff duration. Gaiath, Truth Shield. I think she's pretty cool. A1 has it has a single target hit, extra hit on enemies, and the decreased crit rate or decreased crit damage placed by this champion. Extra hit is always normal, but ignores 50% of the target's defense. That's pretty good. Places increased defense on herself for 2 turns. Not a bad A1, right? Always increased defense essentially means she's going to be pretty tanky. A2, Truth Be Held, attacks all enemies and AoE. Before attacking, increases duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn. Now that's something. Damage inflicted increases by 5% for each buff that has its duration increased. Alright, let's see. Put up 4 buffs, 4 champs. That's 16. 16, well, 10 is 50, 20 is 100, minus 20. So looking at what, 60... Man, my math is off. 160%. Right? I don't think it has a cooldown. 160% is wrong, but yeah, you get my drift, guys. Like, it's a massive increase. It's actually 80% increase. Bookable down to 3-turn cooldown, which is pretty good. So you might be able to, if you build it fast enough with, let's say, reflex or yeah, you just need it to take extra turns as much as possible, maybe. A3, sensor barrier. Places reflect damage on all allies for 2 turns. Already good. Ally protection for 2 turns. Great. Also places strengthen and increase resistance on herself, though. That's good. Strengthen and increase resistance is good. Reflect and ally protection is good. So I mean, that's what, 2 turn. This is bookable down to a 3-turn. So that's for 2 turns. That's for 2 turns. So you use this, you jump into this skill, increase that all those buffs up to an extra turn, meaning you can almost constantly have these buffs up. Interesting. And then obviously mix in this increased defense, A1 here and there. Could have a pretty solid skill move there. Whenever an ally under reflect damage is attacked, places decreased crit rate and decreased crit damage on the attacker for 2 turns. Effect cannot be resisted. This could be essential in things like clan bosses, Hydra, Demon Lord, Chimera. This could really come in handy for other bosses as well. And it cannot be resisted. Who else? Maybe Phantom, maybe Phantom Shogun, maybe some Sand Devil. Could be really interesting because it can't be resisted. They will just get placed. That's pretty cool. Gaiath. Maybe we should go for Kira the Watcher. I'm a bit hesitant to go for her. I do need her for Mikage, but I could also just wait and get the epics and fuse her up. Decrease attack A1, 50% chance of placing. Book will up to 70. Not bad. Always need to decrease attack champ. A2 AoE. 75% of decreasing all enemy buffs by 1 turn, bookable up to 100. Great. 75% bookable up to 100, replacing decreased accuracy. Great. On a 3-turn cooldown. Great. Not bad, pretty good skill. A3, ally protection on all allies, except herself. Increase defense on all allies for 2 turns. Alright, bookable down to a 3-turn cooldown. Not bad at all. Whenever an ally is attacked under ally protection, place decrease attack. Okay, so if you need someone to do decrease attack, decrease accuracy, this is the champ to do it. She will pretty much keep you alive with this. Stop them from debuffing your champs and weaken their hits against your champs. Kira is also pretty good. I'm going with Kyoku because I kind of like the block damage part of her kit, and I want to try work that into some of my teams. Yeah, she also brings decreased attack, which I really need. So yeah, ally protection, decreased attack is what I'm going for with Kyoku. We go to the voids now. I've picked Krisk, but you could also pick kill her name. I can't remember how to say it, but the Spear of Nyresa. She brings an A1, decreased attack, and decreased crit rate. Right? There's a chance that these debuffs cannot be resisted or blocked. Bookable up to a 75. Yeah, 75% chance. Massive, massive A1. A2. Attacks on enemy. Target has 50% HP or less. Attack is critical and ignores 50% defense. Super strong. Then place a shield buff on all allies. Value is equal to the difference between the target's current HP and the target's max HP. Okay, so I mean, let's say you have a Sifi who's almost dead, and she's usually tanky. If she has, let's say, 80k HP, you hit her when she's at 5% HP, you get a massive shield placed on your champs. Up against bosses, it's a bit different though, because then it's dependent on her defense, which could be pretty good. I don't know. This is obviously not the 6-star stats, but she looks pretty decent. Target is killed. She also has a cooldown reduction of 2 turns on all skills. Really nice. Bookable down to 4 turn. So that's pretty good. Her A3 heals all allies. Value of the heal is proportional to her defense. Okay, pretty good. Places block debuffs and ally protection for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. Lovely. Big heal, block debuffs, ally protection. Great. Really, really good. Her passive, though, is what's interesting. So you can place block damage for 1 turn at the start of the round. Solid. Each time her HP drops below 50, it gets placed again. Even more solid. Multiple champs on the team with the skill, and one will activate, blah, blah. So essentially, she'll place the block damage at the start. Let's say she gets stripped or something. If she drops below 50% HP, bam, block damage again. Kind of like Odin, but better. Because you can put it, you can kit out with the golden elixir, I think it's called, a relic. So that whenever she hits 50% HP, she re-ups. And then they hit again, it drops block damage. She re-ups, hit again, drops block damage, re-ups. So that's the kind of strat that could be used for her. Really nice champ. Necrit, we all know what he does. Just solid defense champ. The defense that never dies. I hate Necrit so much. He's so tanky. And then Krisk, again, we all know him. He does amazing in almost all areas. I really want Krisk because he has this passive of placing decreased attack, decreased defense when he gets hit. So yeah, as long as he's the target of the hits in clan boss or whatever it is, you're gonna be placing those. So yeah, that's why he's my pick there. All right, guys. So now that that's out of the way, I think I've made you guys wait long enough. Let's hop straight into it, eh? Don't think we have any other shards now. All right. Let's start with the sacreds, and then we'll go voids, and then end off with some ancients and mysteries we'll pull outside. It's also a 1+1 on the ancient, so praying for that. All right. Kyoku, come on. Oh, um, in terms of, I think we might have needed him. Is he a fusion piece? I don't remember. In terms of Mercy, I think we were only at like 3 or 4, so I don't think we'll get a legendary from these 6, but you know, anything's possible. Okay, 2 epics to start it off. Bone Keeper. Interesting. Decrease defense. Okay, maybe use it for the York faction. Oh, I see cold in the wings here. Is that gonna translate? No, it's not, unfortunately. Ah, Malkith Bloodflock. What does he do? Steel buff. Okay. AoE, decreased duration, increased duration of ally buffs. Okay. It's a 3-turn cooldown, not bad. Removes 2 random. Oh, revives 2 random allies. 30% HP, 30% turn meter. Shield on revived allies. Oh, okay. Nothing insane. Ooh. Annex. Alright, decrease defense, decrease attack, poison, and weaken. Yeah, he's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then he has this passive that gives him an extra turn when his HP drops below 10. Great. And then places increased defense at 75, increased attack at 50. So not a bad champ at all. Maybe I'll use him in faction wars. I might already have one. But let's keep going. One more shot after this. Oh, old Hermit York. HP burn A1. Ooh, that's pretty good. A2 increase attack, turn meter full, not bad. A3 revive, perfect veil. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Nothing insane. Might be usable somewhere. Alright, last one. Do we have the luck? Come on. No, we unfortunately do not. And it's another Jingle Hunter. Alright. He is nothing special. Suppose they'll fill my faction guardians. Alright, let's actually go do that. Jingle Hunter, there you go. Love that for you. I don't think we got anyone else. Yeah. Banner Lords, no. Liquor Order, no, no, no. Just a lot of unluckiness. Alright, that's fine. Right. I think I went into the wrong one. I did. Alright, let's go. Summon Rush. That should take us there. 3,000. Cool. Got Garm Yellow Hand. Great stuff. Alright. Now we've got. We'll do 4 Ancients and then do the 10 pop on the Voids. Come on. Ancients, I'm also very far off Mercy. I think I'm only at 80 or 90 summons right now. Mercy's 200. That should have taken us to Mercy on Sacreds though, so, you know, next event 2 times. Ooh, alright. Ooh, Tyrell. Yes, man, that's great. Decrease attack A1. Alright. Decrease defense A2. Alright. Stun A3. Not really important. Nice. Been needing this guy. But I needed him a while ago. Hate getting Fortress Goon. Yeah. Alright. Whew. Come on. Raid, if you're listening, if you're out there somewhere. We've got 10 voids and a dream. Please make that dream come true. Krisk the Ages. Let's go. Fall into our lap, Krisk. Okay, no. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Two of them mark. Oh no. Could have at least thrown a cold heart my way. I still don't have a out of all these rares. No. That's quite sad. Quite sad. What are we on right now? 4,280. Um, it's 20 points per ancient. We're getting 1,000, so we'll have 5,280. Yeah, we'll get Formula and from this. Come on, Raid. Give me something usable. Okay, not a great start. Okay, Lady Quillen. All right, all right. You are needed for Makage, I think. Let's just have a peek. Yes, she is. Thank you. That's good. That will help us get Tatsu. Now we just need Ender Moonbeam to fall, and we'll be great. Then we need Ilsinia and Alfrig. All right, pretty good start. Let's keep going. Come on, Kyoku. Ooh, Lady Atessa. All right, getting some new epics is pretty nice. Single target block buff. It's not even a good chance. A1 and A2 is a single target stun. My gosh, look at all those books for damage. And A3 Fiend Purge attacks one enemy with two random allies. Damage inflicted increased by 20%. Target is under any CC debuffs. Allies join, you'll use default skill. Nothing great. Okay, we're out of space. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Right, we are back. We have made space. And we just need one legendary pop. Come on. Shack. All right, that's the second one for us. Not bad. It's a good faction guardian. And, ooh, another Arvade Quivergrass. Another faction guardian for us. Oh, come on. Last 20. I mean, the epic rate's been pretty decent for us. Hey, there's another. Oh, Royal Guard. Another one we've been needing. All right, Royal Guard's pretty good. Decreased defense A1. AoE max HP hit. Nice. A3 quadruple hit, decrease speed, and 10-meter decrease. All right, not bad. Not bad at all, Royal Guard. Thank you for joining us. Come on, last hit. Come on, come on. Man, that's quite sad. But again, another epic we don't have. And you got, wow, this is pretty shoddy. Block buffs, yeah. Triple hit. Weaken, removes all increased defense buffs. Okay, decrease the cooldown of Labia by 1 turn for each enemy killed. Uh, I don't know, man. Doesn't seem that great. Yeah. I quite a shame. Quite a shame. He did not see any gold today. Wow, but we saw a lot of epics. Ton of epics. I think we need like what? Yeah, 300 bouts. No, 200, sorry, 220. Yeah, we'll be able to finish that off with mystery shards. It's also another day, so maybe if we get lucky with the Demon Lord later, get another sacred to try one more. But yeah, we'll see. I don't think I'll actually waste the sacred on that. Just pull some mystery shards and go from there. It's gonna be it for us today, guys. Yeah, quite unfortunate. Didn't get anything on the 1+1 this time around. But yeah, we were all in for not for the 1+1 at all. Rather, we went in for the summon rush, and we managed to get all the fragments needed. Right. Once we collect that, we'll be at 200 fragments, so 2 summons, and we'll be able to skip 1 event, right? Which is great because that could be either the champ chase or champ training, because those are the 2 I hate the most. Most likely the champ chase. But until then, that's it. Hope you guys had better luck than me. Yeah, good luck with your shard pools. If you do get anyone special, let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this kind of video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Cheers.